YouTube, what's going on? Woody P coming back with another one. Let's get it. We up at the football field. We're going to talk some ball. Some of my top NFL defensive players coming into the season. Training camp right around the corner. OTAs, going on this week, last week. So we're going to talk some ball. My top, defensive players. You seen the thumbnail, so you know where I'm going with it. We're at the football field. I ain't fumbling the rock. Defense. We're going to talk defense. My top defensive players coming into the season. 2023-2024 NFL season. So lock in. I love defense. Try to get a guy from each position. For the most part, didn't have any cornerbacks, but got my D linemen, linebackers, safeties. So lock in. We're going to talk some ball. Lock in. Before I start the video, please put the tab and subscribe to the channel so you more content like this, content about sports and various topics. Let's get it. Yeah, defense. My top defensive players coming into the season. I had to start off with Defensive Player of the Year, Nick Bosa, San Fran. 18 and a half sacks, 19 TFLs. It's everywhere last season. Nick Bosa. Him and Fred Warner lead that defense. But Nick Bosa was everywhere. Stayed healthy. Had a great season, before that also. 15 and a half sacks. So Nick Bosa had been putting together, back-to-back great seasons. 18 and a half sacks, flying around, always in that backfield. Nick Bosa, him and Fred Warner lead that 49ers defense. The defense is strong. San Fran, that defense is strong. Nick Bosa coming in, number 1 Defensive Player of the Year. Coming in number 2, Chris Jones, Kansas City Chiefs. All these guys were, had Defensive Player of the Year votes. Chris Jones in the backfield all season. 15 and a half sacks for Kansas City. Everywhere. 17 TFLs for Chris Jones. D tackle, though, 15 and a half sacks. At D tackle, him and Aaron Donald, they really changed the game. Only D tackles was getting that many sacks was Warren Sapp. Let's keep it real. Warren Sapp was the only guy getting, 10 or more sacks at D tackle. Chris Jones, Aaron Donald, they really changed the game, especially Aaron Donald. He could arguably be the best defensive player ever, Aaron Donald, arguably. Yeah, Chris Jones for the Chiefs. 3 fumble recoveries, always in that backfield. Like I say, 15 sacks. He was up for Defensive Player of the Year. He was top 3 with Nick Bosa and Michael Parsons. But yeah, coming in at number 2, Chris Jones. Coming in at number 3, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Had to throw a DB on here. I love my DBs. Minkah Fitzpatrick, 6 picks, 96 tackles, 11 pass deflections for Minkah Fitzpatrick. Always, around the ball hawk. He'll come up and hit. Minkah, short tackler, Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's a great tackler, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Physical, smart player. Love Minkah Fitzpatrick. Smart player, physical. Can dissect plays. Always around the ball. Like I say, he's a ball hawk. Minkah Fitzpatrick is a ball hawk. Always around that ball when that ball's in the air. Ask Joe Burrow. Single-handedly beat the Bengals, it seemed like. Blocking field goals, interceptions, pick sixes. Minkah Fitzpatrick, dog. Straight dog, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 4, Michael Parsons. To me, this is his Defensive Player of the Year, to lose. As long as he keep doing what he's doing, back-to-back seasons. 13 sacks this past season, 13 TFLs. 3 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries. Michael Parsons, a dog. He has a motor. Some people compare him to Lawrence Taylor. You hear a lot of comparisons to Lawrence Taylor. His first step off the ball is crazy. Michael Parsons, always in that backfield. Can wreck plays, can play linebacker also. DN, linebacker, whatever you want to call him. Stand up, rush. Michael Parsons, come on, he wreak havoc. Michael Parsons, I feel like he'll get Defensive Player of the Year, this year. This his award. this upcoming season. Michael Parsons, this his award. Always in that backfield. When Dak went down, Michael Parsons single-handedly carried the Dallas Cowboys on his back. Defense. I'm talking defense. Cooper Rush did his thing, but Michael Parsons single-handedly carried that Dallas defense. Man, I never seen nothing like that. Carry the whole team defensively. In football, that's crazy. But yeah, Michael Parsons coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 5. Roquan Smith, inside linebacker. Him and Patrick Queen, they nasty. Baltimore got a nasty, linebacker crew with those two. Roquan Smith come over from Chicago, big trade. Baltimore stole him. All-pro guy, 5 sacks, 3 picks, can play in coverage, sideline to sideline linebacker. Roquan Smith, physical. Top 5 in tackles. He's a dog. He's a dog. Roquan Smith. All-pro, Pro Bowl. All these guys were all-pro. All these guys made the all-pro team. But yeah, Roquan Smith boosted that Ravens defense. It was already, pretty decent, but Roquan Smith, him and Patrick Queen, like I say, that linebacker crew is nasty. Linebacker crew nasty. Yeah, these some of my top defensive guys coming into the season. I expect guys like TJ Watt to have a bounce back year. Aaron Donald, he only had 5 sacks, but getting doubled and triple team, but more so disinterested. I feel like Aaron Donald, he knew that season was a wash. But yeah, guys like TJ Watt bounce back, because he would have, definitely made this list. But yeah, that's a strong list right there. Guys I feel like going to have a breakout year, breakout season. Nick Bosa, he's going to, pick up where he left off, I feel like. And Chris Jones, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Michael Parsons, and Roquan Smith. So that's a strong list we had to fill. I ain't fumbling the rock. I love it. This is what I do. Talk ball. It's a real list right here. Defensive players. Defense. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. I love it. I'm going to keep the fire coming. Got to talk some ball. Training camp right around the corner. Got OTAs going on. Last week, this week. Things like that. But we're going to talk the ball. Keep it coming. I'm going to keep the fire coming. I ain't going to stop. I love it. That's what I do. Comment, like, subscribe. That's where you can help and share the video. I'm going to knock another one out. Bow, bow, bow. Let's get it.